Heidi-ho, campers. I'm Counselor Nick from the Speaker Operations Cabin. You better hike up those tube socks and tuck in those t-shirts because it's time for some arts and crafts. Today, we're going to be making tabletop exercise cootie catchers. So the way these work is we're going to choose our thread actor, maybe an insider thread or something, so INSIDER. Then maybe we can choose an attack vector. So I don't know what makes sense here. Maybe a misconfig, MISCONFIG. And we can continue choosing different attack vectors, but eventually we're going to end up opening this up and revealing some kind of a business impact. Maybe we lost some employee PII as a result of this. And that's going to be your tabletop exercise. Okay? So what you're going to need is some paper, some pencil crayons or markers or whatever, a pair of scissors. If you're like me, you should probably have an adult present while doing that. You're also going to need all those fancy words that you learned while reading this year's data breach investigation report. So to get started, we're going to take one corner of our page and we're going to fold it right up to the opposite edge. Okay. All of this excess here, we're just going to cut off. All right, we're going to take our triangle here. We're going to fold it in half again. And once you've got that, you're going to unfold the whole thing. Then we're going to take our four corners and we're going to fold them right into the center. And the reason we're doing all the folding now is so that we'll see a bunch of crease marks on the paper that are going to help us identify where we got to write in, you know, our thread actors and our attack vectors and all that good stuff. Okay, once you got those four corners folded in, you're going to flip it over, and again, you're going to fold the four corners into the center. Okay, and last thing we're going to do is just for convenience later on, we're going to fold this in half this way and just make a little crease all along the bottom there. Unfold it and fold it in half the other way. Again, just making a little crease. And then you're going to unfold what you've gotten so far. Flip it over. Unfold those four corners. And then flip it over one more time. This is to make sure that we are writing on the correct side. Then you're going to take your markers, pencil crayons, whatever, and we're going to start filling in the various details. I'm going to draw some lines on here so that you can kind of see where we're going to put in our entries. In the four corners, you'll have ended up with little square shapes like this. Again, just follow those crease marks. That's where you're going to put your thread actors. So I'll just put TA. All right, then there's a great big square crease that goes all the way around. We're just going to follow that all the way along. And all the little outer triangles that were made by that big square, these are going to be your attack vectors. So I'm going to put AV. Okay, next we're going to draw diagonals across this central square here. And we're also going to join lines from sort of the middle sides connecting each other. Great, now all of these 8 triangles that we've just made, these are going to be your business impacts. So I'm just going to put BI. And that's it. That's your whole sheet filled in. Obviously, you can write in whatever you want into these areas that we've marked off, but that's your completed cootie catcher. So we're just going to refold it now. So flip it over, fold the four corners into the center. Okay, flip it over again. Fold your 4 corners in. Okay, then we're going to take this whole piece here and we're going to fold it in half inwards like this so that we can see the thread actors on the outside. There will now be like little compartments in the bottom here, so this is where your 4 fingers are going to go, and we're just going to try to sort of floof out, puff out the whole shape, make it look nice and pretty. And there is your completed tabletop exercise cootie catcher. Have a great day, everybody.